Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to the introduction to the playthrough of Might and Magic 3, Isles of Terra. And already, the introduction is looking to be a huge improvement. Let's hit start new game, and yes, we wish to start with a new party. Yes! And so we start the game. Already looking like a healthy improvement over the original, eh? Let us take a look at our party characters. Oops, accidentally fired off an arrow. Y would be select and cancel. B would be accept. So as you can see, we have a paladin, a barbarian, a knight, a robber, a cleric, and a sorcerer. It's a good start, but we need to make a bit more change to this. Well, what do we do? Well, one thing's for certain, that there are some hirelings that we can get that will help us out throughout the party, but we should get a... We should have a designated druid. So let's go in here, 40 winks. Haha, yes. Already, like I said, listen to the music, listen to the sounds, it's such a huge improvement already. Ah, there we go. Well, somebody's gonna have to stay behind, and... to be honest, I hate Maximus, so I'm canning Maximus from the party. So, let's add in Phineas to the party. Cost us 180 per day. On second thought, we'd probably better off do is just go out and create our own druid. Yeah, because the default party isn't doing anything for me. We've got a knight, and that's good and everything, but we need to create a druid. And we want to create a druid that is actually good, we don't have to pay money for. Let's do a bit of re-rolling real quick. To be honest, that's pretty good. We don't need to be too terribly accurate, so let's exchange this with endurance. There we go. Make her into a druid. Let's change the character's face if we can. I'm trying to see something that strikes me as, you know, a person I want being a druid. Why not? This looks pretty good. Elves are all druidy and stuff, so... create, make her a goody-goody person. Create. I don't know. I'm not too much for name creation, so I'll just call her Celine or something. There we go. And create. There we go. We have a character. And we shall escape out of here. And with this party, we should do pretty good throughout the entire game. And there we go. A healthy-looking bunch of individuals. Alright, and we can begin our adventure proper. Let's check our gear that we have. Oop. Sorry, taking me a second to get used to the controls here. Everybody has... Remember that gems and gold, they're shared throughout the party. There's no more exchanging between the party. Everybody shares it equally, which is very nice. Let's check our gear that we have. Everybody's got about basic gear, weapons and armor. Nifty, 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 nifty. Yes, just pretty much basic gear, basic weapons and armor. Enough to get us started. So, let's head out and check some of the stores around in the town of... Well, where are we? I don't know where we are. Maybe we should check the... I'm hoping that I'm getting the right place here. Yes, Gorak's notes. We are in the city of Fountainhead. And that's nice, because they give every little area, some notes behind them. And they do this inside the DOS version as well. But, I'm just playing through the SNES version because I've already played through the DOS version. In the days when Fountainhead was created, Morphos was summoned to be its protector, but the Rat Overlord captured him and locked him in a magical cell, allowing the Moose Rats to run free in the town along with their allies that take shape from the green ooze. Morphos must be freed to lift the curse of the ooze. So then we just find Morphos. And it's great, they start you out with this, you know, you actually realize what you're doing. Starting out with the native party and everything to Terra, and you just like, hey, this is what we're doing. Friends, I am not a beggar, but I am short 50 gold for materials for my studies. If you helps me, I can give memberships to Raven's Guild. Yes. And just only have people who can cast spells. You don't have to worry about going to temples in order to learn clerical spells. Everybody gets it at the Mages Guild. So, keep an eye on your casters, make sure they get everything that they need. Yes. And make sure that everybody pays for it. Remember that you absolutely need a party consisting of a cleric, a mage, and a druid. Cleric, a sorcerer, and a druid. Anything else, or a ranger. Rangers will work too. Fenn's Fineries. And again, the artwork is pretty good. Exquisite, yes. Versus wood, your brows, yes. And there's nothing here that we don't already have. We could buy a missile. We could buy the short bow, however. Always handy. Make sure to equip everybody that you can with ranged weaponry, because ranged weaponry takes on a new form inside this game. You actually can shoot your targets before you close the melee with them. Very handy. We've already got most of the stuff here. Miscellaneous. We've got most of this stuff here as well. Ah, goodness. Allow me to pause it real quick. Welcome back. I am just testing the audio real quick. Okay, it seems to work still. So anyways, we're going to continue from where we left off. We've only got about a few minutes left in here anyways. Another thing too, you can also check your own inventory if you, for whatever reason you want, to either sell, fix, identify, whatever. I don't think that there's any way to be able to switch between characters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 easily. Yeah, you can switch between pages, just not characters. It makes a bit of a pain in that regard, but otherwise everything else is perfectly fine. I don't see the reason why they couldn't push L and R whenever it was inside the inventory screen. So yeah, you can see their equipment they have here, leather gauntlets, leather boots. So let's buy Craghack some. He's got leather gauntlets and boots. Let's buy him some. Let's buy him a helm. Whoa, buy him a helm. Yes, and some cloak. The cloak. And let's buy a potion of curing too. We'll need that for later. Alright, to be perfectly honest, we're just